Does Blossom poke fun at the ride and add some flirty banter to try and make the moment a little more romantic? Or does she embrace the cheese and attempt to show Peter a slice of playfulness? Blossom would probably joke about the ride. That could upset Peter because I think he's a lot more romantic than she is. It worked. We gained romance. So we're here with our Crybaby Whims episode 31 with Blossom, who is eating some breakfast that she prepared for herself, a little bit of yogurt and granola, which happens to be one of my favorite breakfasts as well. So I did play a couple of days in between when we last checked in with her. It is her final day of high school because as you will see, her birthday should be here. Yeah, her birthday is on Sunday. So tomorrow we will be heading over to prom. It is Ashton also will be aging up. We're heading off to prom and then the next day we will be aging up. So this is the end of Blossom's teen years. It's kind of nice that it worked out where like right before summer holiday, Blossom will be off. So I had to go back to a save before we had gone to Thrift Tea because that did cause a glitch that was causing some issues and I thought those issues would be long term. So Blossom's prom look now might look a little bit different. I was worried also that the dress was potentially causing a glitch. So the dress is different, but I kept the hair the same. A lot of other stuff is the same, but I did have to go redo a little bit of that. And actually what happened while we were gone is I did set Ashton up on a blind date. Because we play as him, he hasn't had the chance to go off on his own. Like the other Sims have freedom to live their own lives. But because he's in our main household, he doesn't get that level of autonomy. So I did set him up on a blind date. I let them choose the perfect match using the Wonderful Whims mod. And this was the sim that he went on the date on. And they almost instantly became best friends. And they did end up getting some romance. He saw her as very attractive. They did do some woohoo. It was all very fast. But I like to think that he's actually been seeing Megan for a little while. So now at least he has a romantic interest. We're going to move out and it will be up to Ashton to figure out what he wants to do from there. We won't take it any further with him. We won't move them in with each other or get them married or anything. But they will have the freedom to do that once we leave this household. I just wanted to give Ashton a little bit of a head start because I do feel like, he's been at a little bit of a disadvantage compared to the other kids. Hey, why didn't we go into school? Oh my gosh, it's Easter. So Blossom's final day of school was in the last episode. That means we're not going to be able to play her school day today. So let's see. What do we have for Easter? The flower bunny is going to come by. We can invite guests. We can have a grand meal, do an egg hunt, and decorate. So I don't think Blossom's ever done an egg hunt before, but Ashton has. Oh, look, we've got some cute stuff here. We can definitely put this around the apartment if we want to. If the flower bunny does come, I think it would be nice for us to collect some flowers. I don't know if there's like anything too particular we'll do, but maybe we'll plan a dinner. And then I guess Blossom should maybe get ready to move out. Like she knows that she will be moving out soon. Maybe we'll do family reunion. Willow will host. And then we'll have Rhiannon can come, Cadence, Mabel, Lauren can come. Ashton, obviously, Courtney, Skylar. What about Mabel's girlfriend? Let's do it for 4 p.m. I do wonder if maybe Blossom can add a couple of more people to this. Yeah, like we can add Miley. That's all that we'd... Oh, and let's add Timothy as well. Okay, so we're going to have a nice dinner together. Maybe we should get started on cooking for that. Do we have any kind of sweets that we can make? So we can make like an apple pie, pumpkin pie, fruit cobbler, chocolate mousse, cupcakes. Let's make a cake. It is almost Ashton's birthday, and maybe we should celebrate it tonight when the whole family is here. So his birthday is not until tomorrow, but tomorrow we want to focus on prom. So everyone here is chatting. Where is the rest of our family? Everyone else always comes late. Like Rhiannon is of course, and Timothy is on time, but like all our kids, they're always late to these things. It's too bad that they don't really have a nice dining space area. I just realized like they have this little table and they have their bar stools, but they actually don't have space for everyone to sit down. Mabel just arrived. She's looking cute too. How are they going to bring their infant, I wonder? Because we did invite an infant over. Blossom is coming over with her tea. Let's invite Megan over. She may as well come too and meet the family. Okay, so this is her. This is Megan. She's just a townie. When Ashton, he used the Wonderful Whims app to go on a date, this meet and mingle. We did auto match fully blind date. So we let the game pick who would go out with him. That's who they picked. And they hit it off and it went really well. Did Miley and Mabel leave their baby outside or something? Yeah, she's out here on the pavement. Hang on, sorry. Let's bring Skylar inside. I think we're going to get out the cake and we're going to have Ashton blow out his candle. So Ashton is our oldest brother and his birthday is tomorrow. But since the whole family is here, I think he would just, have a quiet celebration at home with the family. When they're already here, they just do a cake for him as well. He might do something with his girlfriend tomorrow, but we're not going to play that because he's not the main character. As much as I wish he was, because you all know I love Ashton. Here we go. Ashton has aged up into a full-on adult. Look at him. He's looking still the same. He's still the man of my dreams. So we want to tell a few more jokes. And then Ashton, where did he go? Oh, he went to go do some yoga. As soon as he aged up, he's like, all right, this family's overwhelming. I need a little bit of space. And Willow's just putting herself to bed. She's like, all right, well, everyone still might be here, but I've had enough. I need my beauty rest. So Blossom is left to entertain the family, which is fine. Now, the only people who know that she doesn't have this, oh my, wait, is his girlfriend pregnant? Megan, she looks pregnant, right? Oh no, wait a second. If she's pregnant, is she pregnant with Ashton's baby? Because they went on a date and they woohooed, but she looks like she's further along. She looks like she could be in her third trimester. And I think that Ashton's date was like 2 days ago. What are we gonna do if she's pregnant and not with Ashton? Oh my gosh, she is pregnant with Ashton's baby. She's pregnant by him. So she's carrying his child and Ashton does not know. I'm pretty sure I bought Ashton condoms before he went on that date. Let's ask her about her pregnancy. What's she gonna say? Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this. Although, so he keeps trying to interact with Skylar, which I think is really cute. So I do think Ashton is ready to be a dad, but I don't know. We don't know anything about Megan. We don't know how Megan feels about the fact that she's pregnant. Okay, so they're saying hello. And then he's like, so things look like they've changed since the last time we hung out on our first date. What is she gonna say? Did she say anything about her pregnancy to us? Oh, she just left after we asked that. Maybe we can deal with that tomorrow. I don't know. But Blossom is still here hanging out with the family. She's here with Timothy too, who maybe we can interact with a little bit because the last couple of episodes have been tough where Blossom confronted him about the fact that she knew he wasn't her biological father, which was hard for Timothy because he has acted as her biological father all this time. We'll just chat with him a little bit, see how he's doing. This is the first time we're seeing him since our vacation together. Maybe we can tell him an outrageous story as we're drinking our tea, which Blossom is getting just because she's not feeling well. Since everyone's leaving, she just decided to get in the bath, which, okay, fair enough. Where's the flower bunny, by the way? Have we seen, where does the flower bunny spawn? Willow's up and watching TV. Oh, look, Mabel is still here. She's coming to hang out with her mom. She's like, hey, mom, thanks for having us. I've been here all night. I'm going to grab a cupcake before I go. I am very curious about this pregnancy. We might want to think about what we're going to do for that just before we play PROM. I might take us to visit her wherever she lives. I don't really know where that is. Oh, she's homeless. We might need to ask her to move in. I want to know more about this pregnancy and how she feels about it. Okay, let's ask Megan over. We're going to ask her to move in and then I'm going to take a look and see what she thinks about our pregnancy. And look, Blossom has the single and loving it lifestyle, which I didn't actually do for her. She just naturally came by that. But I think it makes sense because when she ages into an adult, the last trait that we have to give her is unflirty. Despite that, she still has someone who's very into her. So they are supposed to pursue her even though she's not very romantic. I wonder if Ashton would have had to have asked Willow if it's okay if Megan moves in. I don't think Willow would mind. Ashton is her favorite. I think she would love to have a grandkid around. And we know that Timothy has been all over Mabel and her kid, and Willow hasn't been as involved. So she might feel maybe she's a little bit jealous. And she's like, this is going to be my grandkid that I'm going to focus on. I'm going to have Blossom order some medicine. Oh my gosh, Megan is rich. Look at how much money she has. $310,000. The fact that Megan has a ton of money. Does she have a job? She's a visionary of vases. Oh my gosh. She does flower arrangements for a living. Hey, that's really cool because that's what Blossom is supposed to be into. She's supposed to be really into flowers and doing flower arrangements and stuff like that. So maybe she can talk to Megan a little bit and get a little bit inspired. I do want to see, how does she feel about her pregnancy? Pregnant, second trimester. She's happy. She wants to be a parent. Yeah, she would be happy to have a child. Oh, and look at that. She's family oriented. Her lifetime aspiration is successful lineage. So family-based. She's an art lover, which makes sense why her and Ashton get along because he's an art critic. And she's a snob. Also makes sense why they get along. I can see that they are quite compatible. But Megan has moved in. So I'm going to assign her to Ashton's bed so that they can stay in here together. And then once Blossom moves out, maybe they would use Blossom's bedroom as the nursery. How do I buy medicine? Because she keeps looking a little bit unwell and we need to make sure that she's feeling good for prom. So I'll have her take that. There we go. She should be feeling good now. Let's just invite over some of her friends. So let's invite over Kara, Bria, and Daichi. Let's invite them all over and we'll all get ready for prom together. I'm curious to see if Peter will show up to our prom because he doesn't go to our school. So I don't know if he'll actually be there, but he is supposed to be like our prom date. If he does fly in to meet us for prom, we know that he's like really into us. Let's go change into, this one is our prom look. And then Willow normally takes photos for prom. I wonder if we can I might have to do it off camera where I get a photo of her and all of her friends. Oh, Gemma looks cute. Let's see what Bria has. And then Kara, can you change into your formal wear, please? And then I'm going to make sure that she has she does have the nice camera. Okay, good. So we can take some photos at prom as well. But I think she looks really cute. I love her prom look. It's like very simple, but very elegant. And it just feels very Blossom. And I think she got her hair done as well. Oh no, is Bria being a little bit mean to us? Oh, that's okay. Kara's being nice. Kara looks good. I like her dress a lot. Let's cowpoke dance together. I want to see everyone do their cowpoke dance. Look at them go. I love when they hop. It looks so funny. Time to go to prom. Let's go. This is our last major event as a teen before we officially move on into adulthood for our second generation. It has been a long time coming. We've played with Willow and our first gen for a while. We are at prom. Let's take a look at who's here. I actually don't recognize a lot of these people. None of them are the people that we went to Rio is here. We went to high school with him. Like, I don't recognize half these people. I guess a lot of people maybe brought dates with them. Alexander Goth is here. Oh, he's looking so sad. Who's everyone looking at? Everyone's reacting to someone. Who is it? Oh, it is this Sim, Christy. Why is everyone shocked by them? What's going on? Also, where are all of our friends? Well, Kaori is here, but I'm going to call some of our friends just to make sure that they are here. These are all Sims that we went to high school with that should be at prom with us, I think. Let's show off our outfit to Kara. We can dance with her a little bit. Look at her dance. She's so cute. Simmering rage. Who are we feeling simmering rage towards? Is it? I think it was this person. What's Bria? I think Bria said something mean to us recently. Willow's like, curfew's about to start. It's prom, Willow. Let us stay out this one night. I like Alexander Goth's braid, actually. Who should we vote for? I mean, Bria is the only one we know, so I guess we'll vote for her. I don't know why the people that we went to high school with aren't actually here. Oh my gosh, it's the end of prom already. We hardly did anything. Prom is way too short. Okay, who won? Oh my gosh. So our friends did win, both of them. These are both people we actually did go to high school with. So Rio got Jester and Bria got prom queen. Look at that crown that she got. Whoa, that is badass. Look at that crown. It's like black and I love it. It's really cool. Okay, so we're grabbing something to eat. I kind of want us to use the photo booth, but I don't think we're going to have time. Can we at least post about prom or something? Post about prom, energized. Hey, Blossom, what did the Freezer Bunny say at the club? This place is hopping. Yeah, so we're not going to have had the best prom, but it's hard. Prom goes by so fast. I just at least want us to eat. Let's keep the party going. Let's go with friends. Should we invite Peter? Imagine he shows up. Let's do it. Let's see if we can get Peter to come. So we've got our friends. Oh my gosh, look, Peter is dressed up. He is dressed up. Wait a second. Look, he's in his formal wear. Why is he looking sad? Peter is here. Love that map. Oh, thank you. Yeah, somebody made like a map of all of the worlds connected in Sims, and I think it's really cool. I made it my loading screen. Let's go, and can we like give him a hug or something? Because we didn't expect to see him. Like, oh my gosh, Peter, what are you doing here? I never would have thought to see you here. And while you're here, like, let's grab a photo because we're both looking really good. Oh, and she's feeling flirty because of a breathtaking encounter from an attractive Sim. Wow, what a Sim. Blossom Greenwood just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at Peter Lyons. That man has so many of the qualities that make Blossom's heart race, as if it were on a cross-country marathon. Oh, look, they're so cute. I don't want her to like flirt too much or anything, but I do want her to like do like maybe some affection, like, oh my gosh, you're my favorite. Thank you so much for coming. I never expected to see you here. So I want her to say some like nice things to him and just like really appreciate the fact that he's shown up. Okay, let's see if we can ride the Ferris wheel with him. We'll do some rides and stuff. This is a cute place to have like an after prom party. Somebody is over there singing. Rosa Knight, someone we went to prom with. I can't get over how many Sims were at our prom that we've never seen before. Like we have not gone to high school with any of them. There they go. They're gonna have a cute little Ferris wheel ride. Look at how beautiful the night is. Like, what a great view to have from the Ferris wheel. I think that this Ferris wheel, like I know that there's the Cuddle carts, but I think the Ferris wheel has got to be more romantic than this. If I was on a date, that's what I would want to do. Ashton got some logic. That's cool. Look at him. He's always like learning, even though we're not controlling him right now. All right, let's see how this Ferris wheel ride went. Maybe we can go like watch the stars or something together. And then I think they might talk a little bit about, because Blossom is about to move out. So, oh, look, here they are. They're here together. Oh, she's so pretty. See, look at how cute this is. This is so nice. She's going to chat a little bit with, maybe have some deep thoughts with Peter, just because like she really likes Peter. I think she sees him as very grounded. I think that was like her first impression of him or something. So I think that she would have a bit of a conversation just asking him, you know, what should my next steps be? I'm not really too sure what to do, like about my father. And I don't think that there's really much left for me there. And there's not much left for me in the city either with my family. So I kind of feel like I need to get away and I need to build my own life and kind of figure out what I want it to be. I think he would support that and he'd be like, well, you know, whatever you end up deciding to do, keep in touch and let me know where it is you end up, because like I obviously really like you and I want us to stay in touch and maybe we can do a little bit of traveling together. Maybe he would offer that. Oh, look at the lighting. Oh, wow. It's so pretty. What just happened? The lighting changed or something. Maybe it got a little bit lighter. So I do think she really trusts Peter and appreciates his insight. So he would say, well, you know, you don't have to pick somewhere to settle right away. Like you could travel a little bit, travel around, see what you like maybe get a small place that's not too expensive, because he loves the outdoors. Crush. Blossom is crushing hard on Peter. Did you see that? Wowee, that Sim is irresistible. Blossom has a major crush on Peter. Oh my gosh. So now she has a crush on him and he's feeling deeply connected to her. Oh, that's so cute. That's so exciting. So even though Blossom is like not the most romantic, she definitely still like is very attracted to Peter. Let's stargaze a little bit together to end off the night. I kind of wish that they could like get a little cupcake or something and we could age her up with Peter just like together here on the pier. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be cute. Is there any way that I can properly age her up? There's only ice cream. There's no cake. So they didn't necessarily go to prom together, but he still showed up and surprised her. They have to kiss. They're so cute. You think we should do a kiss? It would be Blossom's first kiss. I think I have to work my way up a little bit because their romance is not that high, but we can definitely try. Let's try. Let's just be a little bit romantic with Peter. I'll see if I can get them to their first kiss. Let's see if we can do it. It's going to be tough because Blossom is not very flirty. I mean, we can compliment his appearance. Just tell him, hey, so you look really nice. Your outfit is really good. It actually kind of matches with her outfit too. We could ask about his romantic interests. And maybe we can tell him that we have a little bit of a crush on him. Blossom has learned Peter's romantic orientation. All right, hopefully it aligns. Take a quick look here. Oh yeah, he likes women. Okay. And then, so she's told him that she has a little crush on him. I don't think that she would do too much physical intimacy just yet. Exchange numbers we can do. Look, Daichi's coming to check on us. He's like, so what's going on here? What are you two chatting about? Daichi's our friend from high school. Throughout the conversation, Blossom got the impression that Peter finds her quite attractive, making her wonder if she has the right idea. I think it would make sense that they could end prom with a kiss. It's just if we can get there. We could try going on a romantic ride. We'll try it. This might help our romance a little. It also could hurt it. I don't know. I don't always have a lot of luck with the cuddle carts, so I'm a little bit nervous. Blossom wanted to make the perfect romantic atmosphere and thought the cuddle carts would be the best way. What she wasn't expecting was just how cheesy the ride would be, which isn't exactly the vibe she was going for. She looks at Peter and tries to gauge his reaction. She can't tell if he is into the corny atmosphere or not. Does Blossom poke fun at the ride and add some flirty banter to try and make the moment a little more romantic? Or does she embrace the cheese and attempt to show Peter a slice of playfulness? Oh, Blossom would probably joke about the ride. I feel like that's what she would do, but that could upset Peter because I think he's a lot more romantic than she is. Would she realize that Peter might be into it even if she thinks it's corny? Or would she just like instinctively joke about the ride? Potentially as a defensive mechanism too, because she's not the most flirty. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a joke. It worked. We gained romance. Blossom decides to poke a little fun at the ride, throwing in some flirty bits to try and steer the conversation in a more romantic direction. Peter is all for it and adds a few quips of his own. The two banter back and forth with flirty remarks, and the ride turns out to be a little less cheesy and a lot more steamy. Few things are more attractive than a great sense of humor. Gained romance between riders and earned some comedy skill. Nice. Okay, so that actually went well. How's their romance? It's still like pretty low. It's going to be tough. Blossom is not super into love. So let's just take a little look at what we can do here. We do have a first kiss option. Should we try it? Let's try it. We're going to end our teen years on a high note, I think. Blossom will attempt a first kiss. I think this still fits with her story. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, that was a successful first kiss. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. How is she feeling? She's generally feeling pretty good. Illuminated by stars, tender mugshot. Totally digging me. The kind of photos that might not be appropriate to show off to the family. New milestone, new best friend, fresh air, first kiss ever. All right, I think she's gonna head home now. But I think that was a pretty good way to kind of end off her teen years. Of course, Blossom is going to develop the unflirty trait as she ages up. But I think she's been a little bit rebellious in her teen years over the last few episodes, ever since she found out the truth about her parents. So I could see that she potentially pushes forward just to kind of like end her teen years with a kiss. But maybe as she ages up, maybe she tries to like run away from romance. So like she's feeling good about it now, but maybe she's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? I am so, that's not like me. I'm not a romantic sim and I don't know what I want out of life. And maybe she gets a little bit worried. And because Peter is very grounded, I think he'll have a lot of patience for that. So I think it will make sense for them in the long term. But I like that they ended it with a first kiss. We did a pretty good job, I think, ending off Blossom's teen years in a good spot. But I'm going to see, let's take a look at some of these photos that we took. So this is the one from the photo booth. Oh, it's so cute. And then we took some other ones here. Oh, that's cute too. And then we've got a lot of photos with Peter, actually. We've got a small one like that. I'm going to hang on to this one. I want to keep it for our new place. I'll leave these two on the wall in this room that she'll have up for now. Let's put Blossom to bed, and that's where we're going to end Blossom's teen years. So next time when we play, we're going to start right away by aging Blossom up, and we're going to take a look at where it is we want to move her. We do have a cottage ready for her, so I could see her potentially moving into the cottage. It probably is very rural. It's probably not too expensive, and it's far from like all her problems, which I could see Blossom being a little bit of the type to like run away from everything that has upset her so far. And then maybe once she's there, she might do a little bit of traveling, maybe do some traveling with Peter. They both love the outdoors. Maybe they would go on a little bit of an adventure together. And we could see how that goes. But yeah, we're definitely now opening a new chapter of Blossom's life. So I'm very, very excited for the next episode. I will leave it there. If you are on YouTube, please like the video if you're enjoying the series, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. I hope to see you next time.
Look to the left, look to the right. Nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I